Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Counting on alum Jason Duggar has been making headlines after marrying Maddie Grace. Things quickly happened between the two and their marriage took many people by surprise. Some fans thought they were going to tie the knot early next year based on their engagement post, but it seems there has been a change of plans leading to their early marriage. The two also participated in an interview following their nuptials. One of the things they talked about was how they first met. Keep reading to see the newlyweds silly story. On October 3rd, 2024, Jason and Maddie Grace tied the knot in a breathtaking fall-themed mountain wedding at the estate at Sweetwater Creek, Tennessee. According to reports, the majority of the Duggar family and from Mad's side were in attendance. Maddie also said in an interview that she's happy about how everyone was able to participate, which is a difficult thing to do because you never get another day in your life where all of your loved ones are together. She added photos of the newlyweds have already circulated online. Jason wore a stunning tan suit. The Counting on alum's groomsmen James, Justin, and Jackson Duggar also wore identical suits. Jedidiah also served as his brother's best man. Meanwhile, MT's bridesmaids included members from the Duggar family, such as Johannah, Jennifer Jordan, and Josie. Maddie Grace and Jason Duggar recently had an interview in which they shared how they actually met. According to Jason, everything started with a dare for his Janna. The Counting on alum told his oldest sister to go out and find the man for her to convince her further. Jason decided to look for his own significant other to show Johannah that it was still possible. Jason ended up finding Mad Grace, but she revealed that everything happened between them accidentally. Maddie said that Jason accidentally tapped on the notifications button and saw her profile pictures. From suggestions, he was like, "Oh, she's cute." But he also saw that I had bubble letters in my bio, and he was like, "Oh, I want to find out how to do those." She added things went on between the two from there, which ultimately led to their courtship. Aside from how they met, Jason also opened up about his early struggles with Maddie Grace. According to the Counting on alum, they had a lot of hard times at the beginning of their relationship, but they worked on it and eventually became each other's best friend. He also believes that their journey showed how perfect they were for each other. We're opposites in a lot of ways, but yet we have, I think, a common goal, he added. Jason also shared that they're going to be traveling in the coming months as part of their honeymoon. Jason Duggar, a member of the well-known Duggar family from Counting on, recently delighted fans by sharing the heartwarming and somewhat silly story of how he met his wife Maddie. While the Duggar family has long been recognized for their strong family values, traditional courtships, and deep faith, Jason's lighthearted recounting of his first encounter with Maddie is a charming reminder that love often finds us in the most unexpected ways. As the story goes, Jason wasn't expected to meet the love of his life when he attended a small local event one evening. The gathering, hosted by mutual friends, was the kind of casual affair where everyone mingled, enjoying food, laughter, and conversation. Jason, who is known for his laid-back demeanor, was having a good time, but wasn't on the lookout for anything romantic. His main focus was on catching up with friends and relaxing after what had been a busy few months. Maddie, on the other hand, attended the event with a different mindset. She was new to the group, having recently moved to the area, and was eager to meet people and make connections. She had heard about the Duggars, as most people in their community had, but didn't know Jason personally. While Maddie didn't have any specific intentions that night either, she was open to whatever might come her way. Little did she know fate had a humorous plan in store. Their first interaction wasn't the picture-perfect moment you might expect from a romantic story. In fact, it was a bit of a comedy of errors, as Maddie later shared in interviews. She was walking through the event space with a plate of food when she lost her footing and stumbled. The mishap could have ended in an embarrassing mess, but Maddie, in a mix of panic and humor, managed to save her plate of food. While flailing her arms in the air, Jason, who was standing nearby, witnessed the entire scene unfold. What could have been an awkward or embarrassing moment turned into something unexpectedly charming. Maddie, instead of being mortified, burst into laughter at her own clumsiness. Her infectious giggle caught Jason's attention, and before he could stop himself, he found himself laughing along with her. That shared moment of humor was all it took to break the ice. If it was the way she laughed at herself, or the fact that she didn't try to hide it, Jason later recalled, but there was something so refreshing about how she handled it. "I thought this girl is different." Jason approached Maddie after her near fall, still chuckling, and asked if she was okay. Maddie, with a wide smile, assured him she was fine and made a joke about being grateful she didn't spill the food. That light-hearted exchange quickly evolved into a conversation that lasted well into the night. They found themselves bonding over their shared sense of humor, love of family, and similar values. Over the next few weeks, their connection grew stronger. They continued to meet up in group settings, often exchanging glances and inside jokes from their first encounter. Jason, who had seen many of his siblings go through the process of traditional courtships, found himself wanting to take things slow and truly get to know Maddie. Their relationship was built on a foundation of friendship, and that goofy moment at the party was always a reminder of how natural and fun their bond was from the beginning. As the weeks turned into months, Jason and Maddie's relationship deepened. They enjoyed doing simple things together, like going on walks, attending church events, and spending time with their families. Their shared love of laughter was always at the center of their relationships, something Jason credits as a key reason why they've remained so close. "She always keeps me laughing," he admitted with a smile in a recent interview. "Even on tough days, Maddie knows how to lighten the mood." Their courtship, unlike some of the more scripted and formal processes familiar to Counting on fans, was more organic and filled with moments of fun and spontaneity. Jason explained that their relationship didn't follow a strict plan or timeline. Instead, it grew naturally as they got to know each other on a deeper level. This was something Jason deeply appreciated, as it allowed them to connect in a way that felt authentic to who they both were. Eventually, the couple knew that they wanted to spend the rest of their lives together. Jason proposed to Maddie in a simple but heartfelt way, reflecting the tone of their entire relationship rather than an elaborate staged proposal. Jason asked Maddie to marry him during a quiet moment at one of their favorite parks. It was a private, intimate moment that allowed them to savor the joy of the decision together, away from the spotlight that has often surrounded the Duggar family. Maddie, of course, said yes, and the two were married in a beautiful family-centered ceremony. Their wedding day was filled with laughter, just like the day they met, in moments of joy that they will cherish forever. Jason shared that as he watched Maddie walk down the aisle, he couldn't help but remember that first night when she stumbled and how it had set the tone for their entire relationship. Reflecting on their journey together, Jason often talks about how grateful he is for that silly, unexpected moment that brought them together. He believes it was a sign that God has a sense of humor too, guiding them toward each other in a way that was perfectly suited to their personalities. "I always thought I'd meet my future wife in some grand, serious way," Jason said, "but now I wouldn't trade that funny first meeting for anything. It showed me right away that Maddie is someone I can laugh with no matter what life throws at us." Today, Jason and Maddie continue to embrace the playfulness that marked the beginning of their relationship, whether it's through inside jokes, spontaneous adventures, or just sharing laughter during the ordinary moments of life. They prioritize joy and humor in their marriage. Jason often credits their ability to laugh together as one of the most important aspects of their relationship, helping them navigate the ups and downs of life as a couple. In the end, the story of how Jason Duggar met his wife Maddie is a beautiful reminder that sometimes love finds us in the most unexpected and silliest of ways. Their relationship, rooted in friendship, shared values, and a mutual appreciation for laughter, is proof that it's often the little moments that matter most. What started with a stumble has blossomed into a lifelong partnership filled with love, joy, and plenty of laughter to carry them through the years to come.